Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's John Coffey and I am the Unpaved Explorer. And so I was tagged again. I was tagged by Dan at Backpacking Adventures. And so what is the tag this time? So the tag is, how do you determine what gear you're taking out on trail, and how do you determine what type of gear you're gonna buy? So it's a two-part tag. And then after the tag, you're supposed to keep the tag going by tagging 3 other channels. And so how did I determine what I take on trail? So there's several things that come in when I determine what I take on trail. The first is basically, what season is it? You know, is it winter, summer, fall, spring? And then the next would be weather, meaning the temperature and the conditions. If it's gonna rain, if it's gonna snow, if it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be hot, is it gonna be humid, and so is it gonna be overcast, is it gonna be sunny? Then the next thing is what the trip, the intent or purpose of the trip. Are you just doing a short hike in and out? Is it going to be an overnighter? Is it going to be a multi-day? What type of food are you going to cook? Are you going to cook? Because, you know, that's all determines on what type of cook kit I bring. And then also the things that, the purpose and intent. Sometimes I go out on trail to test out new gear. Sometimes I go out on trail to just get away. Sometimes I go out on trail to do a specific video addressing, for example, I put out a video that was budget only gear video. And so that's basically what the, and then, you know, sometimes some of the gear that I take out on trail is determined by my ultimate goal. Is it gonna be, you know, some, you know, decent mileage for me personally? I'm working towards trying to get into, on a single day backpack, well, multiple day, but on each and every day, double digits. I haven't did that yet. Every hike was single digits in regards to backpacking. Now I have hit a day hike double digits multiple times, but that's not with a full pack. And so that determines what my methodology is in regards to gear that I take on trail. And so, for example, like sometimes I may want to take a certain tent, or take my hammock, or take my bivvy. So the things that I switch out a lot when I'm out on trail is my shelter, my sleeping system, and my cook system, and probably my footwear. And so those are probably the most common things I switch out. If I go out and the trail's gonna be pretty much flat and maybe just a hill or two, then I'll go with regular ankle high hiking shoes. If the terrain's gonna be a little bit more rough, a little bit rocks and stuff, then I will probably bring my mids. just right around above the ankle for a little bit more ankle support. And so again, if the gear that I select for when I go out on trail is dependent upon season, weather, climate, intent or purpose of the adventure. So now the second part of the question is how do I determine the gear that I buy? Well, I'm a little bit more experienced now. I think I'm basically 4 years into backpacking and hiking, or close to 4 years. And so the gear that I purchase now, my methodology on the gear I purchase is a little bit different than it was when I first started out. When I first started out, it was get the gear I needed just to get out on trail, and make sure it's budget friendly. That was my methodology when I was buying gear. Now, since I've been doing it for several years now, I accumulated a lot of gear, and I basically have my gear dialed in regards to what I need. Now, my goal now is to take the gear that I got and improving the quality in the gear. And so when I'm looking at new gear, I'm looking at price, I'm looking at weight, I'm looking at quality, and I'm looking at reliability and functionality. And so that's what I'm looking for in the new gear I buy. And I'll give you an example. Like right now, I'm looking to improve my backpack. I want to go lighter. I'm looking at probably Chicken Tramper ultralight gear. That's a possible choice for a backpack. I'm looking at Hyperlight mountain gear. That's possible pack. I'm looking at Z packs, and looking at light AF. So there's various different packs that I'm looking at. Haven't decided. Now there's 3 things that I'm gonna try to improve on, and that is my shelter. Right now I have 3 shelters. Two are junk, but they were cheap budget, but they got me out on trail. And then I got the Lanshan 2, which is very, very good. And so, but that's a trekking pole tent. I'm actually, and it's 2-person. I'm actually looking for a single person self-standing tent, and light, and some high quality. So my backpack, my tent, and then I'm struggling with pads. I have always, for the last 4 years, struggled with pads. I go back and forth from a solid soft foam pad to air pads. I just picked up another air pad, the Climate, and I also picked up another solid soft foam pad. And so, but I had 2 other pads, and and they got a hole in them, and I can't locate the hole. So again, this was a 2-part tag. The first part was how I determine what I take on trail, and I'll go over that real quick. I'll summarize it. And so what I take out on trail depends on the season, depends on the weather or climate, and it depends on the purpose and intent of the hike. And things that I switch out a lot is shelter, cook kit, my sleeping system, and my footwear. And then how the second part of the question is how I determine on what gear I buy. And right now, my current methodology on what I'm trying to buy is taking my gear that I got and improving the quality. So, and I'm basing it on price, quality, reliability, functionality, and weight. And so I have to pick 3 channels. I know the 3 channels one I want to pick, and now you're not obligated to do this. So the 3 channels, if you don't want to do it or you already did it, then that's okay. So the first channel I'm choosing is Minute on the Mountain, and the reason why I'm choosing Minute on the Mountain is because he is does and has similar interests and puts out similar content as me, but he's out west and everything. So he hikes, he shed hunts, he fishes, he hunts, and so he camps. He does. He's got I think a Jeep Cherokee or something similar to that, where he's doing truck camping. And so Minute on the Mountain, you're tagged. And the next one is Jennifer Lupine. Now, I've been watching and following Jennifer Lupine since she basically started her channel, and she does a lot of day hikes. She's out to the northwest area, Oregon, Washington, and states out there. And so she does overnighters, but she does more day hiking. And so I wanted to get a different perspective on that. So Jennifer Lupine, you're tagged. And the third I'm tagging, and they're, I believe, out in Indiana, and it's a family channel. So it's DMS Adventures. So DMS Adventures, you're tagged. And why did I tag you? Because you're a family, and you have to buy more gear than I have to buy, and you have to carry and plan your gear accordingly because you got kids. And so these are 3 great channels. So if you get a chance, check out Minute on the Mountain, check out Jennifer Lupine, and check out DMS Adventures. I look forward to seeing your videos. Again, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please place your questions and comments in the comment section below. As always, all questions, all comments are welcome. Again, my name's John Coffey. I am the Unpaved Explorer, and I'm out of here. You take care, keep exploring the outdoors, and I'll catch you on the next exploration. Bye now.